A lot of guys do the worst things possible when she starts pulling away. I did all the wrong things. I have been there. We all have a feeling when she starts to make that distance, and there's always a reason why she is pulling away. So let me tell you how to counter it. Number one, do not close the space. So you see, when she starts to pulling away, there's probably a chance that she's considering that there are other options that she wants to explore, or in few cases that she wants to change the way that you behave, simply meaning there is a need to change something by making space between you. As logical beings, we men start to think that if there's a space, we need to fill the space as soon as possible. Therefore, we become needy of her. We start contacting her more, we give more attention, we start bringing these flowers, we start giving gifts, right? We simply try to minimize the space between us when she starts to pull back. And this is how you show that you are weak, which completely pushes her away even more. I have been there myself. I was bringing those flowers, those gifts when she started pulling away. And I just realized how every step that I come closer to her pushes her back even more and more and more. You see, girls do not think in a logical way and do not act in a logical way. But that's why we have to do the opposite. If she wants space, give her that space. Give her even more space. Because if you start responding to her pullback behavior by giving her more attention, more gifts, being more needy of her, you simply show her that if she's gonna keep doing that, she will get all the power over you. She will get what she wants by doing this action, by pulling back, right? And that's what you don't want. So give her that space. It can be described by analogy of elastic band, right? So if you take elastic band and you are here and she is here and she's keeps moving away all the time, right? So what happens? If you stay still, you create tension in between you, and if she's pulling back, and if you're gonna start coming after her, she's gonna start pulling even more and more away. So if you stay stationary and she's pulling back, or you give her more space by pulling back also, you create more tension in between you, right? And this tension in this case is a dramatic tension, and girls love dramatic tension, right? So more tension you create between you two by pulling back and her pulling away, the faster she will return to you, right? Or eventually, in some cases, very little cases, once you're gonna pull away, you're just gonna break up, right? But in any case, your best position is to pull back and not to close the space. This is how you get more chances of getting her back, because you prove her that you are strong without her, that you don't need her very much, right? You're not a beta male, and you're not gonna start crying and asking her back and asking, oh, what's wrong? Maybe you want more dinner, more flowers, more attention, right? You show her that you are indifferent of this situation, and then she's gonna start second guessing. Then she's gonna start remembering the good memories, the good times you had, and then she's gonna slowly start coming back. Or in some cases, it's gonna snap, and then you will simply find out that this girl simply does not want to be with you. And the faster you'll find out, and this is the fastest way how you're gonna find out that she doesn't want to be with you, and simply the faster you will come back to the sea, because there's much more fish in the sea, my friend. Either way, you win, because you always want the relationship go along your terms. Also, sometimes people just need a short period of time of that space, right? Start realizing how actually good you are, how actually the relationship is good, that you're having a good times and everything, and eventually she will start coming back, right? So give her that space. Number 2, reduce your availability. In most cases, the pullback behavior can be treated, or has to be treated, as disrespect to you. And disrespect always happens for a reason. You might have relaxed, you might have become needy, you lost that masculine frame, you started giving her more time, you started contacting her much more. There's always a reason why she gained that confidence to disrespect you. So this is not good. So now it's your time to reduce your availability. So now show her that this type of pullback behavior you will not tolerate, and you will make yourself less available to her. And it is both in person and social media. You see, many guys do not have punishments for such a behavior, and that's how they eventually lose the girl very fast. She needs to know that you do not tolerate or forgive the disrespect that easily. She just can't do everything what she wants without any consequences. Why? Because she will do that again and again, right? And after some time, you will just find out that she has been cheating on you over the whole year with 5 different guys. If you do not respect yourself, she will definitely not respect you and not see you as high value. So if you notice that she starts to pull back, give her a week of no meeting. Give her 2 weeks of no meetings, or even a month of no meeting. Now, maybe it's your turn to go out there and to see if there is other options, if there are other girls that you want to see. Maybe now it's your time also to start exploring stuff. Also, stop watching her stories, stop watching her posts and liking her posts and liking her pictures, because some people, most of the people, take it very, very personal if you do not stop watching their stories. So it works. That's how you give her that space and you reduce your availability. And simply, if she asks you why you don't meet me anymore, why you can't meet me anymore, just tell her that, oh, this week I'm very busy grinding. Maybe also I'm busy the next week, maybe 2 weeks we can't see each other because I'm busy grinding. That's it. That's how you show. And now she's gonna start imagining. As we know, girls' imagination is your best ally. Now she's gonna start imagining worst case scenarios. Now she's gonna be like, oh my god, this guy, where is he going? Maybe he's going to see other girls. Maybe there are other girls. Maybe he's going to some fun parties, some events, right? And she's gonna start reconsidering. And just watch how she becomes nice again, how she becomes not distant again, and how submissive she becomes again, very, very, very fast. Now you're busy with something else. So never tolerate this kind of behavior like a beta male, because many guys, most of the guys, tolerate the disrespect just to be with her. They allow those girls to call them names, they allow them to disrespect them in public, they allow them to talk about them whatever they want in public. They make their lives a living hell, and that is extremely crazy in my opinion, because respect is the most important thing that you can have and keep. So that is how you reduce your availability. Number 3, now reflect why this happened. As I mentioned before, this disrespect happened for a reason, and in the end you are responsible for it, right? You have to keep yourself accountable. You did something for this to happen. So reflect what you did. Somewhere you messed up. Or in very few cases, it might be that she wants to play games to get something from you, but that's very, very unlikely. Most cases you relaxed and you messed up somewhere. So think where. So in worst case scenario, and that is very unlikely, you, for example, kept your game on point. You were always masculine, you didn't become a clown, you were always improving yourself, you were always grinding, and she still starts pulling back, then it might be that there is some other guy that she's into you, or she wants something from you. But if you notice that your game started to getting weak, maybe you started being needy, maybe you relaxed, maybe you got out of shape, maybe you start contacting her every single hour, right? Maybe you lost all your ambition and you now spend 5 hours a day playing video games. Most likely 9 out of 10 times this happened because your game went weak. So reflect what happened and fix it. Go back on track. And if it's not your game that went wrong, you still have to do the same things. Just keep focusing on yourself and give her that space. And do not tolerate this disrespect. And which leads us to number 4. Let her go. So once you are focusing on yourself, it will be much easier for you to accept the fact that she is actually gone. You see, you have to accept the fact that most of your relationships will end at some point, will eventually end at some point. But the more you are improved, the more you are ambitious, the more you focus on yourself, right? The bigger the chance you will keep that relationship. Girls never, and I repeat, never let go easily of guys who are in high value. More high value you are, more she will like to keep you, right? Because most of the guys are in low value, are very low value. But if there's another guy and she found another dude, you have to just accept the fact that she found another dude and there's someone else, maybe someone else better, maybe someone else not better, but she likes it more. So simply just let it go and start improving yourself more. Because by improving yourself constantly, you will not only have the chance to attract a higher quality woman, but you will always have the bigger opportunity, the bigger ability to keep the relationship. You need to accept the fact that this heartbreak or a heartbreak will make you unstoppable. The energy of a heartbreak, my friend, trust me when I say this, the energy of a heartbreak will make you a completely different person if you keep pushing, keep improving yourself, keep grinding, making money, getting better shape, improving your game, your psychology, your masculine frame, your looks, everything. It will make you a much more better and desirable person by women. It's next level game, right? So just let it go and move on. Alright guys, help me to spread this message by liking, subscribing, joining the community, and see you on the next one.